What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilt coming at you with another Dokkan Battle video. And today we are talking about the Super Strike events again. We are going to be running the Mercenary Tau actual medal event. After the previous videos, I'm going to assume at this point that you have farmed all those up. You have them all ready to go. In fact, at the end of this, I'll go ahead and awaken mine and show you how that's done. But to get this started off, and I wanted to just jump on this because I feel like I have a really great team going right at the moment. Let's give a quick talk about this specific team. What I've done is I've built the team around the Vegeta family primarily. Now, there are a couple deviations, but this is free to play with one exception. So first, we are running the Super Strike Vegeta. He's going to be pretty important. You notice he's max SA. Now, he's not awakened, and I'm running a non-awakened version for two reasons. One, I don't have the medals to awaken him. Two, I'm going to assume you don't, and I'm going to try to avoid running those awakened characters. That's also why I don't have Chilled on this team, plus the fact when I did the practice with Chilled, he sucked. So we'll run him next week. I apologize for the delay in that, but we'll run him when he's a little more appropriate to the team and doesn't get in the way of success. So we're running the Super Strike Vegeta. Now, we are running two farmable characters. These are farmable. Actually, funny enough, they're technically the same character. This is just the unawakened form of this guy. He's the awakened version. So you can farm all those in the GT event, and I'll show you after we complete the task at hand. I am also running Oceana Shenron. Oceana Shenron can be found in the Friend Summon. It is an R-type character that I have awakened. It's regular Z Awaken. It's not a Dokkan. There's no Dokkan for her. It is a her. So, pretty straightforward. And this Trunks. Now, he is only an SA3. I should really have him maxed. Just like this is only an SA4, but I should have him maxed as well. Now, to talk about him quickly, realistically, you're going to want to choose one of the two. He is the least expensive of the two, but this one does a lot more damage. So before you go into this event, rather than running at risks like I am, make sure you go farm them up, rerun it. If that means you have to run it next week, oh well, we still have time. Just trying to get this out ahead of schedule. Now, the only character I have that's not free to play is this Gohan. The reason I'm using him is because he greatly lowers defense. That'll go great with Oceana, who's our sealer. Technically, Super Vegito isn't free to play, but when you get to around level or rank like 120 or so, you should start seeing him show up. So you should be able to find a friend character that has him. This is the unawakened version. Our team is inexpensive enough that I can run that one. And that is somewhat by design. So keep your characters cheap. Run a better friend. It still is free to play, in my opinion. Some of the more free to play advocates, they may disagree, but this, aside from Gohan, this team wouldn't cost you a dime to play the game. Kind of cheating, but it's a thing. So, I have support items, but our goal today is to try to beat this without support items. Our Super Vegito has an SA9. Most of my characters have farmable SAs. I should have all those up to SA10. I don't, but that's because I'm stupid. I will fix that. I do kind of like those baby characters because you put them on a team together, and not only do they have the GT link, like all the ones that are, most of the characters I'm running have the GT link, that's plus key. Plus they have the Vegeta family, that's plus key. Most of those guys also on top of that, if they don't have the Vegeta family, and a couple of them do in fact, they also have Hatred of Saiyans. That's another plus 2 key. So key shouldn't be a huge problem. It's not going to be as easy as my fusion team, but it's not going to be as hard as some. We should have minimum half key the entire time without question. Maybe more, because Super Vegito is going to buff them quite a bit. Oh, that sucks. I hate taking damage for going into this fight, because this fight's not easy. But, at least in a free-to-play stance. Though Super Vegito might just tank the crap out of it, we'll find out in a moment. And we are running a mono AGL because this is a strength type event. So AGL is going to be... Your agility teams are going to have advantages over the strength type. That's just simplest way to put it. Alright. And right off the bat, he's attacking. Now, this probably means that he is going to attack with a super. I sincerely hope not, but just in case, I am putting Vegito up front. Now, the thing I'm worried about, I don't think I can get off his super, but his counterattack is going to be my primary concern. Okay. Now I've got enough ki to retaliate. And do I have 4 ki? I do not. I do not. Alright. That super sucks. That kind of sucks. Now hopefully he'll pretty much wipe him out here. She should hit with... Yeah. Oh. Beautiful. Done. I expected that to... At least one of those to be a super. It wasn't. We got lucky. I will be the first to admit that. We got lucky, but... You know, we didn't even get through round 1 and we're already moving on to the next round. So that's why I like to run Super Vegito as my friend. I apologize to my more free-to-play... how should I say, advocates, but I just don't consider that. I don't consider the friends in that whole free-to-play thing. Your friends shouldn't count against you. Now, let's heavily consider what's going on here. Like I said, all these guys are linked with the Vegeta family. Trunks does seem to have the most, but he is incredibly weak. Shoot. I really want this Vegeta out front because he has the greatest SA. And, but the other one has better defense. So we'll see if we can run him out front. And instead of just trying to get off his super, I will focus on getting off the other Vegeta's super. Just seems like a wiser... Ooh. Yeah, I'll have no problem getting off his super now. He's an SA-10, so that helps out a lot. And then we can get off Trunks' super, though he's just really weak. I'm not a huge fan of him. He was just cheap enough to fit on my team. So, ooh, don't hit me. Don't. Oh, man. And that's why we're running Mono AGL, folks. So he'll hit him for like 5 grand. Oh, 20. Ooh, I'm actually impressed. And this is going to be the big one. I think I'm going to sacrifice Oceania so that I can get, if I can get the seal off, but I don't think I have enough stuff to get the seal off is my problem. Alright, and I don't want Vegito to come up later, so we'll go ahead and put him out front. I'm not going to worry about getting Ki, just so I can get his... So I can get Oceania to seal. That should be enough Ki to seal. And that is at the expense of Baby Vegeta's super, but... There we go. That should be enough Ki for our next round. And wipe him out. Boom. Oh. That didn't do a whole lot of damage, did it? That's not cool. I expected him to do a lot more damage than that, especially at SA9. Alright. Well, we're not doing too hot, sadly. I hate to admit that. We're not bashing through this anywhere near as quickly or keenly as I was hoping. So... And you'll see here that the Gohan and Vegeta are linked up with the GT and all the other key buffs. And then the two Vegetas are linked up with the Vegeta family, so... Yeah. He's sealed, so he's not going to get off his super. So we'll do that. We'll use this key to get off his super. We'll use this key to get off his super. And hopefully we don't get hit too hard. That'll work. That'll work. Now, the goal was to do this without using any items. Sadly, because I have not upgraded my essays, we're about to have to use a Senzu Bean. That is unfortunate, but that is a thing. Oceana comes back. We're going to use her to seal up. I'm going to use a Senzu. Now, if I was intelligent, if I was wise, and I had really planned this out properly, I wouldn't need to do that. But guys, as we have already discussed, I am stupid. Get you guys up to SA 10 before you take this on. If you want to awaken Vegeta, go for it. If you don't awaken him, that's fine. Farm your other Vegetas next week. You should easily be able to farm out an SA 10. Even if you can't awaken them, they're still great to bring in this battle. Now, the other thing I haven't been able to do is get off the defense lowering. But number one here, I want to get off. I want to get off. What's up? I want to seal. I want to seal desperately. I don't know if I can do it, though. I need 7, and that's not going to be enough. Alright. So once again, I'm going to have to forego getting Super Vegeto's Super, because the key is not playing nice tonight. It just, there's no nice way to say it. It's being a dick. Let's see here. Man. You see that? That absolutely sucks. That is no fun at all. I'm really trying to plan this out. Nah. We are probably going to get supered, and that's going to hurt. Yep, there we go. At least Super Vegito took the brunt of it. He'll be back around in 2 turns. And by that point, we can hopefully save up enough ki to finish him off. Oh, this does not bode well. This does not bode well. He has the greatest defense. I'm going to leave him up front. Yeah, I think our big focus this round is just going to be holding on to that little smidgen of ki. Now we will lower his defense. That's good. It is going to sacrifice getting off a super. Hopefully he doesn't super him. If he does, I should still be good, but perfect. Alright. Now we are not doing good. I hate to admit it. This should have been pretty much just almost a one-shot. Super Vegito should have been owning this. I did not plan this very well at all. I admittedly, if I was intelligent, I would not have gone in here without first making sure that I had SA 10 everything. SA 10 everything would have made this infinitely easier. Now, the key was also being a dick. The key was not being nice to us. But that's hardly an excuse. I should have prepared. I knew what I was doing tonight. I had this all planned out. Now it's over with. But again, we're using our friend unit to tank. That's not really fair. So there we go. quick and dirty, and we didn't use to continue, so we'll get an extra Dragon Stone out of that. I don't think I've beaten this yet without using a continue. Or I don't know. Have I even beaten it at all? I don't remember. Okay. Yeah, so I've beaten it without using a continue. I thought so. Sometimes, as you guys have noticed, I get squeamish about using Senzus, and I do stupid things. So it's hard for me to remember what I've beaten and what I haven't beaten without continue. But speaking about the events, I'll show you real quick that event, and then we'll go awaken the other... Or we won't awaken them, but we'll go ahead and combine all our Taos. You should already know how it's done, but we'll just discuss it real quickly because I think it's relevant. So, the Dragon Ball GT Baby event, Baby Saga, you could get, and see, I don't have mine Dokkan Awakened. I should Dokkan Awaken Gohan. The reason I didn't bring him into that fight is because he is extremely weak to strength type characters. Now, the Baby Vegeta is obviously agility versus strength. Agility is going to be stronger. It is going to just flat be stronger. I did awaken the one just out of curiosity. I knew this was farmable. I haven't gone through and finished the farm. But farm the crap out of them. It's simple. You can bash through it in a matter of hours. The drop rate is not great, but it's not bad. Typically I go 2-3 turns, and then he drops 2. So it's like, yeah, it's on 50%. It probably averages out to about 30%, give or take, but there are worse drop rates in this game. If you want to know what I'm talking about, run some of the higher level events. I'm just saying. There are some crap drop rates in this game. But you have until the 27th, so it's coming up. Run it. Run it, do what you can. Plus, as you're farming that, you can also farm out the Satan badges, the Satan medals. And you can use those in the Baba shop to buy things like Elder Kai's, which is... I'm going to be buying the piss out of those guys before they go out. So, that's kind of that. That's pretty straightforward. That's how you do it. It would have been a lot cleaner had I had SA10 everything. We probably would have done it about half the time, if even that. I'm not saying my guys would have hit very hard, but they would have hit, 50 to 70,000 depending. So, yeah. Now, if I had my Awakened Super Strike, should have been over in no time. But again, we're not going to really... Our benchmark's not going to be on that. It would be nice for the ones that we have awakened like we did earlier this week to show you how it's done and show how to do it cheaply. But we're not going to focus on that as much as we are going to focus on how to get there. So when you get to the tournament, you can just start awakening them and then be ready for the next level. After the tournament, we are going after the LR Goku. I want that. You should want that, and hopefully we can do this free to play. And I do apologize, the earlier ones weren't free to play this week. I did get a little overzealous with those polls last week. I've been super hype about those, but nothing here nor there. All right, real quick, let's run into training, and let's grab those Taos. So we got 10 of them. Let's just go ahead and combine them real quick. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's going to say +4. Begin. Bam. Pretty straightforward stuff. You should already know how to do this. But there you go. Now we're going to have an SA10 that we could take in next week when we go into the physicals. Which I actually think is tomorrow. I think it's the physical tomorrow. No. Tech is tomorrow, but the physical... stop that. Tech is tomorrow, but the physical Gogeta event is running. Or Go Tanks. God damn names. The physical Go Tanks is running. We could use him in a strength team against physical Go Tanks. That's legit. And obviously the Trunks event is running today too. I just find that the Trunks event has an ass drop rate in comparison to Tao. Tao, I was just reaming. Yeah, okay. That's legit. That's legit. Must have done 4 the first time. Irrelevant. There we are. Oh, I should have done training medals. Ah! Legit, guys. I screwed up again. I got overzealous. When you're going through and doing that, make sure you throw training items on it and get them up to max. You will want to do that so you can Z-Awaken him, so we can be ready for the... Do I have any... I wonder if I have anything. I don't think I have anyone. Nah. Well, just in case you screw up like me, just go do a quick friend summon. Two pods. I'd love to get another android. I need to get some more androids. I'll take that. Zenny is always good. Okay. So that's that. Run back into your training. And again, you should have done this the first time, but as we have addressed, guys, numerous times, I am stupid. Do what I say, not necessarily what I do, is what I'm trying to get at. But let's do that. Boom. Let's see. We shouldn't need to anything too extensive. Oh, that doesn't do the job. Alright. Is that enough? Man, that still ain't enough? Oh, it's because they're all end level. I don't want to waste stake away. Alright. And then I'll do the next round and we'll call it. I don't know if I have enough medals to Z-Awaken him. We'll find out in a second. I'm hitting auto, you fool. Where's my stylus? I know I brought my stylus down here. Anyway, neither here nor there. We only need 9, so we're not going to go crazy. That's only 5. What happens when we throw Kami's Lookout on there? That's 6. Let's get rid of one of these and throw on a sword. Boom. That's 8. Maybe we'll get a big. Watch me not get a big. The one time I needed it, I won't get a big. Super! Whatever. Neither here nor there. No skin off my teeth. It was a friend summon, so. Alright. Go to team. Go to Awaken. And really, like I said, you should have done that when you were using the Taos. You also wouldn't have had to use as many medals. The rates would have been... Or the... I should probably use the same. I don't know. Anyway, neither here nor there. You should have been doing that when you were doing the Taos. Just straight up. But let's grab Tao. Let's do his Z-Awaken. And see where we are. Where the hell do you put him? There he is. So, boom, 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 boom. And Z-Awaken. Now, I'll just level him up one more time. Probably just throw him on a team and beat around for a little bit, and that'll just naturally get him up to where he needs to be, ready for taking on the physical. And now he's an SSR level. The good news is, guys, and one thing I am going to focus on, after the nice thing about going after LR Goku now versus doing it before the dupe system, after we Dokkan him, we can upgrade him to a UR level, and we can throw them through the dupe system. That is going to make LR Goku stupid easy. I mean, I won't. Okay, not easy. Infinitely simpler. Let's say that. So basically, what you can expect is we're going to do this in 2 stages. For stage 1, we're leading up to the tournament. Stage 2 is going to be the tournament. We're going to focus on getting the medals needed. Once we have all those medals, you trolling, you doing that the other night too. I don't like that. What was I saying? Train of thought. Sorry, there was a huge wolf spider. I'm in the basement. There was a huge wolf spider in here earlier. And I used to have like massive arachnophobia. I kind of get over that living where I live now, but it was one of those where I'm like starting to film and I'm like, just don't We're cool. Just don't crawl up my leg. We're good. Then you hear something over there, and I'm like, Jesus, it's climbed up the thing, isn't it? It's about to murder me in my sleep, but whatever. I digress. Stage 1, we're collecting the characters. We're getting them up to SA10. Stage 2, we're going to get to the tournament. We're in the tournament. We are then going to get all the Bulmas and Turtles that we need to upgrade all those guys. That's going to mean a lot of hoarding, and it's going to drag out the tournament a little, but take a day off of work. Take it off of work or risk getting fired. Just sit there and grind the damn tournament. Stage 3, after the tournament, we're going to do all our awakenings. We're going to farm our medals. We're going to get all our guys 100% up there. We're going to add a 4th stage on before we go after LR Goku. Stage 4. Stage 3 should only be like a week. Stage 3 should be like that last week, maybe 2 weeks. Stage 4 is going to be the big one. Duping all these guys. So do your dupes. Do your dupe events and get those orbs. We're getting free orbs right now, but get orbs. I can't stress that enough. I should have been saying that a while ago, but I really only thought of it when I was doing a dupe video last night, which unfortunately I'm not fond of. I'll have to redo it, but get those orbs. Do the dupe. Do the dupe. But that's kind of it. Otherwise, right now we're going to focus on the characters. It's going to be easy going. Once we get to the tournament, things are going to go really, really, really fast. So stay tuned. Follow my instructions. Do as I say, not as I do, because I am an idiot. But I'm also a genius. You can be both. I've derped enough. You guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Rate, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But most importantly, hit me up on Booker, and I will lay your ass out next time.